problem. So we'll explain the properties and what we need to do to get that to happen and what we're kind of. That makes sense?
Yeah.
All right. So typically when we're having a shot where we're coming into the heel, per se, right into this area right here, okay, we're typically going like this. We're swinging and we're swinging down like this. Okay, do you feel like you're swinging towards the third baseman most of the time?
Yes.
Okay, so what happens is we get like this and the face is probably really open and we're going like this. Does that make sense? Okay, so we want to correct that, right? Okay, so we want to kind of have more of a feeling that we swing out towards the second baseman, okay, and having the face kind of rotate over close. You see where the toe is right here? Okay, I guarantee you, I see a lot of amateurs and they're like this through the back. Okay, good. So, get that thing to draw. Good. So, come on over here, big guy, and let's just kind of take a look at the swing. And I'm not even worried about the ball right now. I'm going to put a tee in the ground, and I just want to kind of see the setup and the motion.
Should I use what I use?
Absolutely.
I normally use a glove, so.
Okay, yeah, we want to use the glove and all that stuff. Get ourselves ready to hit.
So I feel like I'm hitting a ball on the course.
Yeah. We want to practice like we play, my friend.
So normally, well, the other day I was told that I was leaving the face open on like just setting up. I was told by that by Kate's grandpa. But I feel like when I'm like this, it feels like it's closed.
It is closed.
That's what I was saying. But they kept insisting it's just square. But
Okay. So here's what we're going to do. So I can see that's something that's in the mind that we need to answer, right? Because if we've got unsurety about that, then we've got surety all the way around. What I want you to do is I want you to take whatever grip you like. I want you to put the face however you want. I don't care. Super close, super open. Do your thing.
so just swing down.
Nope. I just want you to kind of grip it and leave it on the ground where you want it to be. Okay, is that perfect? Good. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the club and we're going to point it out straight towards me. Pretty square, right? Okay. So the way you're going to check is whenever you think it's closed or open, you're going to do this little drill right here. Right? Now if it's closed, right, or open. Okay? Now if I'm going to err on one side or the other, okay? Think about this. You got to open the door before you can shut the door. Right? Nobody shuts the door to shut the door. Right? Okay? So if you're going to lean anyway, have it maybe just a little bit open. Okay? But that's going to be square right there. Your leading edge is always this right here, not the top. Does that make sense? Okay.
Put that up here. Do you want me to swing full up the tee or just like around?
I want you to hit the tee like that's the ball.
Hit the tee.
Yep.
Felt interesting.
All right.
Felt
So,
better.
well, here we go. So let's take a look at some evidence, right? I didn't even need to look at the video, right? So our target is here, correct? Right?
Also,
Yeah, we had six.
that's one of the big problems too.
Okay. We're gonna solve each mystery one at a time. Right? But here's our path. Okay, what did we just talk about just a minute ago?
Last week was the second place.
Okay, so before we start worrying about the head and we start worrying about the lateral shift or where the club face is, I want us to start focusing on just getting this swing path going first. Okay, once we kind of get our path going, okay, then I can start taking a look at did other things, right? But I can tell with the next pattern like this, we're going to get a lot of weight going back behind us. The club handle is going to be going inside of us, right? And we're going to get a lot of spin on the ball. We're going to hit it with the hosel, okay? So I want us to just kind of focus on kind of clearing our mind of all thoughts, okay? I know it's tough to do, right? It's tough, right?
I wish I could have said everything.
I know. So, but what I just want us to kind of do is practice, for the first couple minutes here, okay, of just working on getting our path out to the right a little bit, okay? So, I'm going to kind of set you up here just a little bit, okay? So go ahead and set up for me. Okay. All right. So, good setup. So we're going to do a few things that are going to kind of help us with our motion there and against the other motion. Okay. So you're going to release your hands just a little bit from the body. There you go. Good. Okay. Now, have you ever seen the movie Great Movie Play? Well, go watch it. All right, so I'm going to take this. There you go. Set up to the top. Okay. Now as we go, right, we want to feel like the club kind of falls behind us just a little bit, and then we really want to feel like we're swinging out this way. Now take a look at a few things, right? Just you can see that our arms are outstretched, right? Where's our weight transfer at? Correct, right? Toes kind of rotating open, right? Now if I got you to right here. That foot off the ground, get that right foot off the ground. There you go, right? Now, if I got you in this position, you look a lot like the label for the guy from the PJ. Right? The PJ logo there, right? Yeah, there's a reason why they have that logo. This one. Okay? Here you go, okay? Here we go, once again. Okay, so with our setup, right? Yeah, oh yeah. So as we kind of go, don't worry about any of that stuff right now. Here, coming on down and through. Right, exit pattern here. Right, let that right foot down. There you go. Right, good. Let's do that one more time. Feel how we're going out towards that second base without that pattern right there. Let that right side release. Yeah. Okay. Good. Slide out of the way instead of pushing me over. Does that make sense? Give you a couple practice swings there. I want that right side fired. Fired. Yep, good. Keep that going. Right? So I'm going to kind of give you a little bit of a visual here, right? Okay, so we kind of got a feel back over there, right? So I want you to kind of keep going what you're doing, and I want you to feel like you're swinging up towards this circle. Yep, releasing that club up towards that circle. Alright, that's a different pattern than what we're used to, isn't it? Yeah. Let's keep going. Swing it up towards this circle. Alright, now, feel that. Maintain that. Okay, stay right there. Do it again. Okay, now swing over here to this circle. Follow through. Good job. Keep going. You're doing great.
I like to just think about everything.
Nope, don't think. Just get that feeling. Get that swing of that feeling. You'll do fine. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Okay? I want you to have that visual in your mind for me, okay? Give me a couple swings.
Keep going.
Yep, keep going. You're doing great. Doing great. Okay? Okay? Good. Keep going. Let's ingrain that new feeling in that new path. Okay, do you feel like you're swinging out to the right?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. We're going to take a look on video here. I'm just trying to give you some feels first.
Lost balance.
All right, go ahead and give me a swing. Feel like you're swinging up to that circle up there. Hit the stick, didn't you?
Definitely. That's my biggest issue.
See how your hand path is. So watch your hand path here. See how you kind of roll the club inside a little bit? Okay. And then watch your hands, they come towards your ear, not away from it. Right? Now you see how you're really steep right here? Okay. So now that you're really steep, you're kind of stuck. You see how your right elbow is stuck behind you? All right, so now you're going to kind of better follow through. Okay, getting better with the follow through. Okay. We don't want to get the hands sucked inside.
I want them inside first.
Yeah, so let me give you kind of a feel.
Because then that gives you no room to drop the club behind you.
Correct. So I'm going to have you do this, okay? I want you to take once you get in your golf posture. We're going to take our left hand, we're going to take the club and we're going to have it parallel to the ground. Take our right hand and kind of split grip it. Good. Okay? So this is going to be kind of what your first take is. Okay, you feel that take on it? That's it. Okay. Does that make sense a little bit? We don't want to be doing this. Right? Okay, so it's just here. Right. Okay, so you see just ever so slightly, okay, if I look down the target line here, the club head is just outside. Okay? Now, there's matters of opinion of where this face needs to be. Some people say the face should be at the ground a little bit more. Some people say it should be up. It's a personal preference. Probably a little bit closed, so it matches your mind. Okay? But, alright, here we go. There. Okay, so I want you to kind of notice, right, when we do this and we hit and we turn up. Right? Up here, step shot. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm going to have you kind of do that. So it's going to be here, up, down, there you go. Okay. Does that make sense?
I want to try that next time.
Yep. Very good. Very good. Alright, so this was our first swing, or the first one we recorded. So our hand path goes towards our ear. So we got to be here, right? And we got to think. Now, maybe for you, it might be one of these things, right? That you need to kind of think about, right? So here's a clock on the wall, right? That's 12 o'clock. This is 6 o'clock, right? I want you to swing actually from 7 o'clock back here, 1 o'clock over there. Right now, you're swinging from like 5 o'clock to 11. Does that make sense? Right? So for you, I just want you to think about 7 to 1. 7 to 1. Right? 7 to 1. I just want you to practice. 7 to 1. 7 to 1. Yep. 7 to 1. Good. 7 to 1. Keep going. Hear how you hit the stick right there? So I'm going to give you a little drill here. Okay, so go ahead and put your club up right next to it, just like that. Okay, good. Alright, so I want you to imagine this is a big board, right? Okay, if you hit this, that means you can't hit the top. Right? But if I go to the inside, right here, and I square it up correctly, then I'll be okay. Now I know we talked about 7 to 1. Okay, but if I get over the top, this is a way to kind of practice. If I get over the top, I do that. Does that make sense? Okay, so just imagine you got to keep your toe right on that, right? Your club right there, and you cannot hit it. Right? You got to go inside to inside. See how that feels. Yep. Do small swings first. Get a feel for it. Yep. Good. Yep. Let that weight transfer come through, okay? There you go, good. Very good. Good job. Keep going, buddy. Good job.
Yeah, we do a full swing now.
Feel confident. That's fine. Go. Once again. Okay, so let's take a look at our divot. A little bit straighter, right? Okay, so you got to kind of remember when I talk about your swing path, okay, it's going to be like this. Okay, so as we kind of go, right, as we kind of come down to the low point, right, okay, you see how it comes and goes? Yeah. So that's right here. It's going to, at this point, it's going out to the right, right? Once we hit the ball, it's square, and then it starts to come back. Okay, but right now you kind of got right. Okay, you're doing great, man. Any questions right now?
I mean, not really.
Okay, good. This tee in the ground, okay, that's going to be your ball, okay, and this is going to be your visual aid for your swing path, and I want your divots to be going out this way. You got me? Sound good, buddy?
Yep.
A little bit behind it, right? Okay. gonna do this. I'm gonna give you a feel.
It's hard for me.
Yeah, we're so used to having that club exit to the left on us, right? It feels powerful. So go ahead and set on up. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to take a swing, okay, and I want you to come out here and hit this bag. There you go. Just keep going. Once you get a feel for where that pattern is. Alright, good. Alright, try to swing to the inside there. You see that? Okay, here we go. Once again. Okay, swinging out to the right. So, my question to you is, when you feel that club doing this, do you feel the club falling behind you a little bit?
No, I don't think so. I don't really get that feel.
So, let's try to do this. I'm going to try to give you that feel what shallow this is. I want you to just take the right hand for me. Yep, good. And I want you to just swing the club for me. Feel that club coming back behind you?
Yeah.
Right, so if you were going to toss that club down the court, give me an idea of what it would do. Why would you have your face? Yeah, if I was going to fling it. There you go. Alright, so as you get back here, swing it on back, all the way back to the top. Alright, as you come back, see all that drops right there? Isn't that how you throw it? Right? You wouldn't go like this, would you? Correct. Correct. So here we go. Just one hand. Okay. Here. All right. And as you come through, feel that? That's how you toss. All right. So just give me a fake toss. Okay. All right. Yeah. So a few things I kind of see here with you. One thing we need to work on is our balance. Okay. The other thing is we need to work. Okay. Where's our path at when we do that?
Yeah, to the right.
Right? That was all goofy there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
I'm trying to hit that.
Get away from it then. Back up a little bit then, Liam. There you go. Good. Right. You came over the top on that. Right? Allow that club to set and release. Just your right hand. So as you come back, we'll let the club drop back over here. Okay. So we're going to do, we'll try this instead. We'll go to something a little bit different instead. Okay? So I'm going to have you do what we call finger eights. So go ahead and grip the club for me. Alright, so what you're going to do right now is you're going to go out and over the swing. Okay, we're going to get you shallow, okay? We're not going to get you over the top. Okay, get that out of you. So we're going to go here and there. See how your club's dropping now? Here, here, this down. Alright, so let's make some figure eights. Yep. I want to get that weight transfer going too, get it kind of sewn up together, right? There you go, okay? Just kind of get used to that movement pattern a little bit, okay? Good. Keep going. Doing great, buddy.
Do that balance on my weight left foot too. That's good.
see how it's still between your forearms? Okay. So I would like to see it. I'd like to see it here on the bench. Okay. So watch me. Right. So as we kind of do this, it's here. Right. Out. See where that thing's at? I want you. Yep. Because as we turn and rotate, right, that's going to get my path out to the right a little bit. For you, you're still kind of doing this. Okay? So it's got to be here, and then really let that thing fall back behind you. Okay? It's going to be back over here. And that's going to make us really exit out. Okay? If that one doesn't work, I've got one more that's really extreme. We will see, my friend. But does that make sense? Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That makes sense?
You want it to feel like you're...
Yeah. It's going to feel like that for you, right?
Yeah.
So, set up. Right, up to the top of the backswing for me.
You want to do a normal backswing? Or
Yeah, normal backswing. Normal backswing. Right, so it's going to feel like for you, right? When we do this, it's going to be like this. Okay? Right, that's extreme, right? But that's what it's going to feel like. Does that make sense?
So you want me to do...
That's what it's going to feel like. That's what it's going to
That's the feel.
Yep. So, we're going to do some figure eights. Do some figure eights. Out wide and down. Yep, there you go. And then get that weight transfer. Good. Okay, keep going. Good job, buddy. Figure eights. Good. Better. Right? See how the weight's still kind of going forward a little bit? We got to work on that weight transfer a little bit. Okay? Let me ask you this. When you go ahead and set up for me, partner, where do you feel your weight right now?
50-50.
On what? The toes, heels? Let's kind of jump on out of that. Calm down for just a second again. right, then my toes are left. Does that make sense?
Keep going.
So I'm going to do this to you so you get a good feel. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to put your toes on this now. Put your toes on. Take your club. Give me a couple swings. You should feel a lot of weight in your heels and rear end as you swing through hills. There you go. Right? You feel that? It's okay. Your toes, your toes. There's our exit pattern there. Out to the right.
Felt like it.
Yeah, it is. See, here it is. Good. Yeah, out to the right. Good. Good job. Yeah. Getting better. Okay, what's that arm structure doing?
Back to it.
Okay, good, good. Good weight transfer there, right? Where are you noticing your weight at?
On the heels.
Okay, that's what it feels like for you, right? Okay, good.
It's kind of in the middle of the feet, but it's like back to the heels a little bit more. That's what it feels like.
What I'm doing is I'm taking your toes out of it, right? So you can't go forward. Good. New noodle here soon. Alright, so again, there you go. Let's hit a few balls. What do you say, my man?
Yes.
Yes.
You know what's best. Gotta believe you.
There you go. Okay, this is your visual aid, okay? I want you to feel like you're swinging out towards the second baseman. Okay, that's where we're on our path to feel like it's going. That's fine. Change where it's at. Well, just kind of give you an idea of where. Okay. Did that feel like it was over the top?
Yeah, a little bit.
Plus. All right. Good, good. That's big progress. Okay, swinging out towards that second baseman. All right, second baseman. Even if you got his small swings. set on up to the ball. So I'm just going to kind of help you hit this one. Just get you a feet back. So I just want you to kind of take it right about here. Okay? And swing out that way. Right? That's going to be a lot easier to control right here than if I take a full swing, right? So I just want you to get right here, right? And then swing out towards the right. Okay? Sound good, big guy? Yeah, just hip hop. Okay? Fell back, right? What's that?
Felt a lot better, that's for sure.
Okay, good, good, okay. What I want to make sure is that we feel like we're swinging out towards that second baseman, right? Getting our path better. Okay. Feel like we can kind of swing to the left there?
It's the best contact we've made all week.
All right, hey, remember, 7-1, right, on the clock. We're swinging 7-1 on the clock, 7-1. Back here on the back side, it tells you that it's going this way. Okay? So set up. Right? Here's our 7 o'clock position, right? 1 o'clock position. 7. 7. That's all I want you to focus on. 7. 7. Okay? Good. 7-1. 7-1. Fine. Doing good, big guy. Doing good. 7-1. I want you to swing out towards that second baseman. Out towards the second baseman. Take a break after this one, okay? There you go. Take a break for just a second. Good job. Good job right there. Where'd you feel your path at?
It was going up.
I kind of see a little bit, right, is that we got to kind of work on where our weight is between our feet, right? Making sure that's more on the balls of our feet, or at least for you more towards the back, okay? What it's going to feel like for you, get the weight too much towards the toes, which gets our path going out and away from us and gets us actually to the left, okay? And you know, human mind is the basic thing, as we showed you. everything's going left, 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 right? And it's like, well, something's got to be out to the right. So what happens? The face is what we compromise with, right? We know that we got to get this square because we're going to the left. So what happens? We hit it right here on the hosel and hit that. Right? So we got to get ourselves used to, right? When we practice getting ourselves square, right? Making sure that my body lines are square or at least a little close to the target line, okay? And then making sure that when I swing, right, I probably practice with just kind of getting here.
Yeah, you're
right? And then making sure that I feel like I'm swinging from 7 to 1 all the way through. So here, okay, now you'll notice if you do this correctly, as I swing out to the right, you can see that, inertia will take that club and turn it over to the left. I don't want, and don't do this, don't try to control the club face by doing this. Okay? We're not trying to control the club face. This thing swings. Okay? Doesn't do this. Okay, it swings. Alright, so allow that thing as we come through, allow the club to pass by your body and swing through. Okay, big guy? There you go. Good. Very good. It's okay. You felt the pattern, right? Yeah. You felt yourself come to the left. That's fine. That's awareness. That's good. Okay, you gotta have that. Hey, hip hop. Let's just start with hip hop right here and get that feeling. Okay, if we can't get it right there you go. Okay. Let's get to a spot where we can control the club face while we're done. Still down. Overswing. Okay, right? What's the one thing you're probably understanding about that? You don't need to kill the ball to get it to go, right? Let the club go for it. Right? There's a reason why 90-year-old men are able to just pop it right down the middle every time, longer than you think. But you just take that for right, right? Okay, good. Now we're getting our pattern. Inside. Good job. Hip high. Right, 7 to 1. Get your weight transfer going too, right? Right. So as you get like right there, just give me the full follow through. Yeah, full monte. There it is. There we go. Hip high, 7 to 1. Boy, that was a lot higher than hip high, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. One more thing right for a second, okay? Dreamboat. Here you go, my man. Okay, take a break for just a second, okay? So, sit there, hang out. Let me tell you about what we want to do when we're practicing. Okay? Alright, just to kind of start off with, right? If I'm trying to learn a path for my hands and club to go, we We don't need to be up here right now, okay? I want us to kind of be just like right about here, okay? Just getting that thing up to about hip high, feeling like we're taking it to the 7 o'clock position, and then taking it and swinging out to the 1 o'clock position. Okay, just small little swings, right? Here, there, okay? I don't care how far it goes. What I care about is, as you can see down the line here, as I go, you see where that shaft is? See where my right forearm is? That's perfect. Go on, okay? What I don't want to see, okay, this is, if you got a mirror or something like that, here, it'll go good.
It's the opposite.
No bueno, okay? So, remember, you just want to work on getting about hip high, 7 to 1. And you're already releasing your hand, so I don't need to get to the second one. So you're doing good. Make sense? Make sense? Okay. Any questions?
It's working pretty good so far.
What's that?
Says working pretty good.
Good, good, okay? And I'll be honest with you. You're getting more of a backswing than what you think when you're taking it hip high. And to be honest with you, that's probably the swing what you think. Sound good? All right, big guy.
That's what my dad says to me all the time. I don't believe him.
Why is it amazing that kids never believe their dads? I've got two daughters at home. Every time I tell them something.
It feels like I really swung.
Yeah, but I guarantee you'll hit it further that way than you will your full swing right now.
Yeah.
Okay? So up to hip high, and we're focused on 7 to 1 on a clock face. There you go. Right.
Especially if I'm going all week. Haven't been doing that much.
Good. Okay, you're doing great. Okay? Hip high, 7 to 1. You felt that, didn't you?
Yep.
Ain't got to tell you. Okay? Hip high, 7 to 1 on the clock face. Better. Right? Still got a little bit over the top, right? Feel it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Felt like effortless contact though. I felt like I didn't even hit the ball.
Okay. Hip high, 7 to 1 on the clock face, okay? That's how we're practicing. Alright.
Well, I'm just happy to see the ball marks on the center of the face now.
Right, now we're getting it back to where it needs to be. Good job. Okay. Hip high, 7 to 1.
Back to something.
Right? 7 to 1. Okay, give yourself a little practice swing. Right? Back up, give a practice swing, get that feeling right. Feeling like you're swinging out to the second baseman. There you go. Then jump on in there. Still a little bit over the top though, you feel it?
I can feel it too.
What's that?
I can feel it too. I wasn't able to feel it. Now I can.
So now you know what to kind of practice and work on, right, when you're out here. Right, good. Nice and set up for me a little bit. Bring it on back for me. Nice and here. Feel that? Right there. Okay, once again. Okay, feel how those hands are leading the way, coming right on through, and right out to the second baseman. Good job. Oh. Got to get that weight transfer going though. 7-1. high, 71. Thank you. Got the other one out of the ground finally. Good job.
Okay. It feels like you're not even hitting the ball with that.
Oh, right. You're letting the club do the work for you, right? Yep. It was a big transition for me. I know that. Took me many a year to figure that one out. Okay. Give me a couple practice swings. I want you to start ingraining a feeling before we try hitting the ball, okay? Right, 7 to 1. There you go, good. Hip high, 7 to 1. That was a little over the top, wasn't it? Okay. Alright, feel the club fall behind you. There you go, good. Once again, feel the club falling behind you. Okay, very good. Again, hip high, 7 to 1, let the club fall behind you. Better? See where our path was right there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Take a break for just a sec, okay? We're working on path today, Kelly.
Good job, Tim.
Working on path today. Gets a little over the top.
Save for it.
Yeah, my dad is over the top. You should see how he is. I mean, he's not that old. He's like 40.
He's got an excuse. He's old.
But he did have the same swing for 25 years. So when he tried to get lessons, it just didn't work out. He just quit. So.
Well, you gotta work on it, man. I mean, it's.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only 7 months in. I can change it faster than he can.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, I mean, I wasn't very good at algebra, and the reason I wasn't is because when I went home, I didn't do my fucking homework.
My school.
You're not
give out.
gonna get anybody.
Plainly?
Why do you just keep getting C's, kid?
Well, I don't think I took a book home my senior year.
Yeah, my
They had books senior year. I think they just left in the locker and.
How come you never bring books?
Senior year, Mom. We're going off to the beach tomorrow. Doing some she cellar.
I'm gonna take off the seat.
Have a good one. Hang it.
Yeah, really. He's so goddamn short. I couldn't see.
All right. So let's kind of talk about a few ways to really kind of practice here. Okay, I think we're starting to get a feel for it. All right. So when we start talking about practicing and stuff like that, okay, a good thing for us is kind of trying to think of a few good things to kind of do here. So what I would kind of do here. So go ahead and set on up here for me, like right there. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of set this thing just to the inside, about a club outside. Okay, and I'm going to put it right here. Okay, so when you practice, right, I want you to swing, and I want you to swing up and over that. Well, out and around it. Okay, do you understand? You see what I'm saying? Okay, so go ahead and do that for me. There you go. You feel where we're at?
Yeah.
Good. Good. Okay. If you start to crash into this, you're swinging to the left, right? Okay. Set up again for me. Okay. Now I'm going to kind of double it down a little bit. Toughen it up just a smidge on you. Okay. Give me a small swing. There you go. Good. Look where your weight transfer is. Right? So, I mean, for me, at least for you, what I would do is I would get here or get anywhere that you need to be, and I would just make simple swings for right now. We don't need to hit balls, but I would make simple swings so we're swinging over that, right? Getting our movement pattern in the correct position instead of going to the left. Doing good. Good. Yeah. Let's take a look at this on video now. Nope, nope, nope. I need a couple swings for it. Right? I want you to feel like you're swinging up and around and over that, okay? One more time. Let's see how we're doing here. How's it feeling?
A lot better.
Hey, good. That's good to hear, my man. That is good to hear.
Still seeing the hands.
A little bit, but not nearly as bad. Right? Look where our shaft is in relationship to our right arm. Okay?
It's a lot
Correct.
better. It looks like the shape of my arm too.
Correct, right? So now you're gating that into a good position, and I guarantee you, yeah, where's our path? Out to the right, hands rotate over, turn comes through. Okay, good job. Okay,
It feels a lot better.
good. Right, so how we want to practice, right? Okay, I want to give you some things that we need to work on to practice, okay? One is I would have a tee, have something like this, and what I want you to kind of work on is not full swings. What I want you to kind of work on is just half swings and feel like a full follow through. So, right? So I want you to demonstrate how you're going to practice so we're doing it correctly.
Just
See? Yeah. Just going to get on up there and just wipe away one. Okay, set up again for me. Okay, so when we place this thing, it's going to be on line with your shaft right here, about one club or club and a half out, okay? Now, to make it harder, we bring it out over here. See how it makes the swing further out this way? And if we're having struggles, we'll bring it in here a little bit. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm going to put it right here. There you go. Okay, so when we swing here, kind of bring it on up over here, right? So right about here, feel how we get that hinge right there? Good. Now we're going to swing up and over that thing. Go ahead. There you go. Good. Again. Yep. Again. Yes. 5 more. Good. Today we really focused on path quite a bit, right? You were talking about how when you came here, you're hitting off the hosel, right? And the reason, and I think I kind of explained that, is that if we have too much weight that's going towards our toes, we're swinging towards the left, and everything's going left, something has to be compromised, which is usually the face, and that's usually the first person that's going to get hit is the hosel. Right? So once we start changing up our pattern, right, it seems kind of maddening, right? I would think so. Is that if I'm hitting it to the inside, somebody's going to tell me to start swinging further towards that direction. You know what I mean? But golf's a game of opposites, right? So making sure that we feel like that we're swinging from 7 to 1, right? I'd just rather you practice hip high right now, controlling the club face, getting a feel for that, okay? Instead of trying to take a full swing and trying to control something that's out of balance. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so give me a few more swings there, my man. And then we'll...
White flag.
I can feel like my body's stretching more too, like it wants to.
Right, so you feel like as your pattern goes out to the right, you feel more of your body, one, kind of pulling you through, and two, you feel that extension coming up in your body, right? Good.
Good job.
So a few things that we kind of talked about, right? So a few drills that I'd like for you to kind of work on. One is this right here, this drill right here, quite a bit. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that you know what you really want to do, what you're really going to see improvement on, is if you really took 14 to 30 days and worked on this, right? Ingrain this movement pattern into it, right? Instead of going out beating balls and full swinging. If you did this, you're going to start getting a pattern, right? And it's a lot easier if I just said, hey, 30 days now, do it, instead of doing it 3 years later. Does that make sense? Right? Okay, so as we practice, right, set up something like this, right? Go ahead and set up for me. Right? And I just want you to kind of take it on up here, hip high, 7 to 1,
Great shot.
right? And up and over. Okay, just practice that. Okay, you feel good hips. Right, you feel that hip rotating and turning out of the way right there.
That was
Right?
perfect.
Yeah,
No,
let your
no,
body
no.
go through, okay? There you go, good. Okay, now that's one way to kind of work on it right there, okay? Another thing that we kind of talked about just a little bit, right, was our weight with our toes, okay? So, unfortunately, all I've got is